I said get up.
Gotta get to it. Gotta get to it. That's a star, nigga. So cold that I give some chills. Ice cold. Yeah. Put some coffee on, nigga. Check it out. Check it out. Here it is. So cold that I give some chills. Can't turn your heat up, you can't pay your bills. It's lights out, aka both star snapping. Come to the gun range for the lyrical capping. The dominator, the detonator.
Welcome to another incredible episode of the Power Monday Show. Good morning. I'm the kid, Bo Star. This is your girl, Clare Mag.
Good morning.
And it's been another fast week. It's like I'm doing this show like every day, but I know it's not every day. Would it make us go crazy by doing the show every day? Don't comment on that, because you want us to do a show every day. I mean, I better start sending us a check. But anyway, good morning. As always, we'd like to shout out Starbuzz Daily, which you can find on starmadepromotions.weebly.com, and our Power Room, which is located on the PowerMondayShow.weebly.com, and as well as our Ambassador Star page, which is the rap group consisting of Bassadon and Bo Star. Be on the lookout for that. Spielberg and Kubrick, Springfield Chronicles. Got a little something for everybody. I think it's going to be quite hot. Speaking of quite hot, we have a hot topic. Me and Claire briefed me on it, and I'm kind of scared to go into it. And it's called the priorities of men and women. And then she has the nerve to say, and not just sexually. Claire, would you like to touch on that?
Yeah. We're not going to talk about the sexual side, the priorities. We're talking about men versus women's priorities, period. It just appears here lately that, in my opinion, and a lot of women's opinions, that our priorities have taken over even into the man's side. And that's as far as taking care of home, taking care of the children, working. Not saying that men don't, but whereas if you look psychology books,
okay,
and they talk about roles of the man and roles of the women, it just seems today a lot of the women's roles are becoming the men's roles, where the men they were head of household, and their priority, like with the children, was to make sure they had fun, their sports, making sure, okay, we got the roof over the head and the clothes, and the women was more in home, making sure that the house was clean, clothes was clean, food was cooked. I feel like we as women have to give the single fathers their props as well, because their priorities have changed over the years, because they now have been doing it for so long that they're not just making sure the kids are into sports and having their fun and all that. They're sitting down with them doing their homework and making sure that they got the clean clothes, food, clean house, because they're,
Children's services will come after you. Go ahead.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
Right.
But, so yeah, I will give those single fathers who's doing their thing their props, but on the same token,
men and women in 2014 have different priorities.
Right.
Well, I know black men have been prone to blaming things on society, but with the Destiny's Child and the independent woman, and that's been the whole thing for a long time, and the woman going back to school, a lot of women are attracted to thuggy guys who are covered in tattoos. A lot of these guys want to run out and go get the tattoos. It makes it impossible to get a job with all those tattoos. And it's like, the more you have, the ladies really like it, especially if it's like up on your neck, or you say wear a dress shirt and you can still see them a little bit, like on the hands or something. They love that. And these are all the things that will keep you from being employed.
But the man has to, what's the priority there? Getting the job or impressing the woman? The priority, obviously, getting the job, keeping the job.
Yes, ma'am.
Because let's be real, all women don't like that.
I agree.
A lot of women are turned off by that. Like, ew, no way, no how.
Right.
So you have to set that priority in your mind yourself. Some tattoos are okay, but you have to also think the society we live in. You're right. You're not going to get the job with tattoos all across your neck, all up and down your arms, unless you're going to wear long sleeves every day.
Right.
What's the priority for you?
True that. What's the priority for you? And if all the ladies want thuggy guys and all the guys are trying to be thuggy, then we have this situation that we are trapped in. The thing with sagging, you have your certain breed of young lady who likes when a guy rocks the sag, and you have that young man that wants to be accepted and have a few lady friends to choose from. He might want something more from his life, but it's the pressures of society. Plus, with you young ladies getting school checks and benefits and things.
You don't stop saying that, because a
get-
man can get a school check just the same.
I agree, but what I'm saying is...
Then we know what to do with the money when we get it?
No. While all this is going on, you turn on the radio and Independent Woman is on.
Because we had to step up. Our kids was going hungry. We had to step up. So, yeah. And the men slacked down some. Somebody had to step up. The kids couldn't, so the woman had to. And
Right.
so...
I don't want to sound like I'm making an excuse. I'm just watching some things happen, and I'm watching the paradigm. Is paradigm a word? Paradigm. I'm watching some paradigms change. Go ahead.
We don't want to see, I'm not going to say all of us, the majority of us truly do not want to see our man walking around with his butt hanging out.
Right.
Because everybody knows where that came from.
Right.
So, what are you telling me? Really? What are you telling me?
Right.
I don't want no surprises
Exactly.
later on.
Folks at home, please comment and give us your spin on this. It's just a paradigm of things. Everybody wants to be accepted, and folks, you're going to be rejected sometimes. You can't please everybody. Just keep that in mind.
And be a leader, not a follower.
And be a leader and not a follower.
Because it looks stupid.
Pass that along. Guys, keep getting your tattoos. Just, if you can wear a dress shirt and not see it, and put on a tie and not see any of them, that is absolutely fine. And hopefully you can get your ladies. Oh, he's thugged out, and he's got corporate, and he got a job.
Right.
Don't let him know how to cook a Pop-Tart. But please comment.
I'm fly high. Come out, stay fresh. Everybody see me now. I'm looking good. I'm fly high. Can't nobody tell me nothing.
On Friday.
Just one of those days. 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 Just one of those.
Claire had also mentioned something about, this is awfully embarrassing, the hygiene of men?
In general.
In general, great.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, see, that took some pressure off. Yeah, these summers that we've been experiencing, even the cooler ones like the one that we had this year, it's no joke. That is something that you want to definitely take care of during the summertime. Try and squeeze in 2 or 3 showers a day.
But if you can, a lot of people can't afford to take a shower 3 times a day. But if you can take one once a day, once every other day.
Make it effective.
Right. And then, there's too the cost of having soap, deodorant, toothpaste. But there's a lot of food banks that give those things away too. I
Food
know
banks.
Jobs and Family Services, they give those things away. Churches, they have banks. And You know, if you're out looking for a job, if you get the job, you can't go to work and it's offensive. Say if you're in customer service, it's offensive to your customer when they walk up to your register and they smell you. That's very offensive, and it makes me think like, well, what kind of place is this?
What did I even come in here for? I didn't forgot what I didn't.
Right, and we're not trying to put anybody down. Let's just take a little bit more pride in ourselves.
Right.
And how we look and how we smell. Let's be real.
Right.
And
it makes yourself easier to love you.
Right.
Yeah, and it makes it a lot easier for other people to accept you. Wow, Claire, she's on point. Now these were her subjects, y'all, and wow, she had me nervous, but you know, it's good. Please comment, and please comment. I have a real quick announcement to make right after these messages. We're back. The long, highly anticipated Bastard Star album is finally done. I received it yesterday, and we're going to be promoting it, and I'll let you guys know where you can get it. We're going to be adding new content to the bastardstar.weebly.com page. Be on the lookout for that. We're going to be shooting live action videos, and we'll also be putting out some pictorial videos for the controversial album. A lot of it was recorded at the end of the year last year, and we kind of knew that folks were going to be hurt and hurting themselves when it got warm. As soon as it got warm, it was going to get crazy. So hopefully the album will reach and teach, and at the same time, we're going to have a good time on there. It's about anywhere from like 15 tracks, and that's including the bonus tracks. So be on the lookout for our pictorial videos, any snippet videos, and live action. We're going to be running a few contests, so some young lady might win the chance of being in a cameo of one of the videos. Stay tuned, we'll keep you posted, and as always, please come to our bonus section. It'll be at the Courtyard Marriott, Springfield, Ohio, September 19th from 9 to 1. $10 standard tickets, $15 at the door. We'll have a $75 VIP. We have 2 of those VIPs left, and we'd like to sell those tickets. If we haven't, by the time the night of the event, you can still purchase one and enjoy all of the perks that come with it at the last minute. All right, folks, thanks for hanging out with Claire and I on this beautiful Monday morning. And stay tuned in. We are almost done with our season. I think we got another 2 or 3 episodes coming, and we're going to keep them popping for you. All right, I am Bo Star, and that's Claire Man.
Have a good week, people.
And take care of yourselves and each other, and we'll see you next week. Holla.